All right, so for today's video, I'm gonna share with you guys some of the things that we use in our house for cleaning, or what I keep on the counter for cleaning, some of the things that I wanna try out differently. I have everything lined up on the table right here, and I'm gonna share everything with you. I also have a different cleaner I don't have out right now. I have it in the bathroom, and I think it's just a regular Clorox spray, so we use that in the bathroom and sometimes in the kitchen. Otherwise, I have some other stuff that I like to use in the kitchen. I'm gonna probably get another one of these brands at another time, but this one was the fall scent from last year, and I really like it, so I'm just gonna use it up for right now, and then I'll get a new one. Let me just share some things that I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna share some things that we have gone through with my view of what I want in the house as for cleaning products and things that I like to use on a regular basis. So with us staying home, me being at home mainly with the kids, we are doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner here, and we are always in the kitchen. Our table is the center of our home, and we are always cleaning. I have one child that has the chore of washing down the fridge and the dishwasher, and then also we do like cleaning up with the table and the countertops, just like anybody else actually. Some things that we like to use and things that I want to try differently. So I had a little bit extra in the budget to purchase 2 extra things. So I did one of my grocery hauls. I promote Walmart app, and someone signed up for it, and I was able to get some extra points off of doing that, and I was able to purchase some stuff. So if you guys are interested, I always have that link down in the description, and you guys can get $20 off your grocery sign up. So go ahead and do that. $20 off, and then I think you get free shipping if you want it shipped to your house, like purchases and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I also do that once in a while, and then I get things shipped to my house, and I like that. We live out in the country, and it's nice if I need something and I know that I can plan it out, it'll come in a couple days. So with the stuff that I got today though, I did a grocery pickup the other day, and I was able to add that onto my order, use my bonus points, and get this pretty much for free. With me being in the house all the time, I use paper towel nonstop all the time. Back when the kids were little, we used to make our own baby wipes because we couldn't use some baby wipes from the store when they were babies. So I would make my own out of wipes. So we are making them out of paper towel. So we are always using paper towel in our house, and that is one thing that me and my husband always talk about: what we should be using, what we shouldn't be using, what we need more of, and what we need less of. So I know we were saving a lot of paper towel a while ago, or a couple years ago. We would just stock up on paper towel, and we would always have it on hand, but I use it so often that I was just using it up like crazy. So we are going to try to do something different than using paper towel as much. We always have it on the table for when there's spills and things. I don't usually like to use towels when it comes to a milk spill. Even though I wash my towels on a regular every day, I don't want that milk just sitting in the laundry room. So I try to use paper towels, but we're going to try something new and different. So I went on Pinterest and I looked up a recipe. It's pretty similar to what I use for my baby wipes anyways, so I'm familiar with that. And then the things that I got to mix up with it is what I'm going to share with you guys. So let me turn you guys around, and I will share with you guys the things that we use in our house and what we're going to be doing today to make up some kind of cleaning solution that I'm just going to keep on the counter. All right, so one of the things that we always have on the counter are these little, they're called paperless paper towels. And I got these at Hobby Lobby. And then I also ordered some other ones off of Amazon. So Hobby Lobby carries them now, and then you can get them half off during their seasonal sales. Just keep them in here, and we use these randomly when we need them. Also, one of my kids use these to clean down the dishwasher and the refrigerator, the handles and stuff. So we use these all the time. We just like to put these on the kitchen counter to have them on hand for when we need a quick cleanup. So we have that. And then the cleaner that I always use is this Myers This is the apple cider scent. I will leave a link for you guys to get it. I think you can get a 3-pack on Amazon. I have my paper towel here that I just used before, and I'll talk about that in a minute. I like to use this. And then I also use the Clorox cleaner whenever the table just needs an extra cleaning. But otherwise, I like using this. And I use it on the stove and everything. This is usually my go-to cleaner. And then the other one, like I said, the Clorox cleaner. So that's what I have. And then as for our dish soap, we just use whatever dish soap that Lauren picks up. And then I put it in this little bottle here. I'll probably eventually maybe get something a little different, but I like to, he always gets the big bottle of dish soap, big for me to keep on the counter. So I just fill up one of these extra little bottles, and then we have that on hand. The other things that we use for cleaning are these scrubbies. They are well used. I get these off of Amazon. I'll leave a link down below and you guys can get them. These we can use on our cast iron skillets and anything that has a lot of buildup. They have a little bit of texture and stuff to them, and they clean up everything really, really nice. So that is what else we use. I have a couple of these. I have another pack. Actually, I should get more. But I really, really like to use these, and you can just keep these by the sink. I have a new holder in my sink that I keep my Smiley Scrubby. I also could probably put one of these in there if I need to clean up things throughout the day. So that is another thing. All right, so for the things that I just purchased off of my Walmart app are the wiping cloths. So I think that some of these are usually for like shop cloths. They're, what is it? Is it cotton? Thick, absorbent, jersey knit, washable, reusable. So what I'm thinking of doing is cutting these up and using these as part of our rags. I got this big pack. This was $10. We are still going to figure out if this is worthwhile versus just buying paper towels. So with these, you can get these wet and reuse them. This is exactly what I have for this. So I already used this paper towel on the table, and I rinse it out, and then I just hang it over my bottle, and then I'll use it for the rest of the day. Now, I'm not using this on things that are gonna cause like extra buildup or things that are gonna like mess the rest of the house. If they're extra dirty, I'm not gonna do that. I would just grab a new one and then maybe rinse that one out and just hang it up to dry for another time. All right, so that is what we're gonna try to do with these. I ended up finding this on TikTok. A lady was sharing how she was trying to not use paper towels so much. And that is one of our arguments here is us trying to save on using paper towels. So we're gonna give this a try and see how long this lasts. This was $10, and I think these were like $5 or $6. I don't remember, on Walmart. Maybe you can get this on Amazon. If I can find it, I will leave a link down below. Another good thing that you could do with this solution is use it for floor cleaner. If you guys have one of them Swiffers, you can use these rags and put these in jars just the way we're going to do it today. And then you can connect it onto your Swiffer and just throw it in your wash when you're done. So instead of buying the things at the store and reusing them or throwing them out, you can just use these and reuse them. So that's another option. But our goal is to use these up and see how long we can make these last. So there's 300 in a package, and I just got them the other day, so we're just gonna try to work with that. So that is everything that I use for my cleaning products. All right, so for our sink is porcelain. So I use it's not Ajax. I use a different product for our sink, and it works out great. Sometimes with porcelain sinks, it gets that buildup, and then you just scrub that away. And I will use them little scrubbies and stuff in there too with that, and it comes out pretty clean. So that is what we use. But for today, we are going to be making up a solution that we're gonna put on our countertops. We're gonna cut up some of these rags, and we're gonna store them in 2 of these half-gallon mason jars. I wish they were a little bit bigger, like the wide mouth. I don't know. If you can get something bigger, or maybe a bucket and a pail that you can keep off to the side. So I'm just gonna fill up as many as I can with the solution and the little rags here, and keep that on the countertop so that we can reuse that throughout the day and see if we can save on using paper towel. First thing that we're gonna do is see how big we want to have our towels here. I'll show you how big they are, and then we'll see how many we can keep in our jars. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna cut them in half because I don't want that big of a rig, I don't think. Maybe I'll keep one jar bigger ones and maybe one jar smaller ones. I'm not sure. Let's see. I think that should be good. So I think I'm just gonna cut them all in half and then just put them in my jar like that, and then we'll make the solution. Okay, so now we're gonna make up the solution to put in our jars. I have just an old jar right here, so we're just gonna fill this up and make it. So you need 1.5 cups of just regular water. So I have 3 cups here because we're gonna divide it up in between both. And we're gonna do as much as we can, probably fill up the rest of the jar with vinegar. So I think this was a smaller like pickle jar. So you just wanna fill that up. Otherwise you're gonna want 1/2 cup. So it's 1.5 cups of water and 1/2 cup of vinegar. And I'm just gonna double it up, like I said. All right, so I have that in there. You also will need some dish soap. That's why I also have the dish soap over here. So I'm gonna add about maybe like 6 drops of dish soap, or just squeeze it in. All right, and then I have some essential oils here. We're gonna be using orange, and I have frankincense. So we're gonna add, I think we're gonna add like 10 drops of the orange. That bottle was almost empty, so that's why I was shaking it more. And then we'll probably only do like 5 drops of frankincense. I also don't have a lot of that either, so. Okay, we're gonna mix that up. And then I'm going to add that to our mason jars. If I need to add more of the solution in here, that's what I will do. Because I might be able to just do one whole one in one of these. Yep. So I did the one in here, so one of these. Now I'm gonna make up another one and fill up the other jar. Okay, so I just put the cleaner away. I have one on the counter, one underneath the sink. So when we're done with that one, we can just reach into the other one. Just make sure that if you're using any of these cleaners, put them in a glass jar, not in a plastic jar, because the plastic with essential oils don't always go very well. If you don't want to use vinegar, use water. A lot of people will switch over to that because not a lot of people like the smell of vinegar. We don't really mind it. I think maybe Lauren doesn't like it or Gage doesn't like it. We don't use, I should say, we use vinegar quite a bit. We use it in our laundry and different things. So I don't really mind it that much. But if you don't want to use a lot of the vinegar, just add a little bit or just use water. That'll work too. Just add your essential oils, your dish soap. And then if you don't want to use regular dish soap, you can use an all natural dish soap if you want to find something different. But this is just something that we're going to try out to save on paper towel and cleanups with messes and stuff. I know a lot of times I like to spray down the kitchen chairs, and this way I can just grab one of them rakes and wipe down the chairs. Our chairs are pretty washable. I do need to put, I was going to reupholster these chairs, but what I have, the fabric that I have for it is going to just get really messy anyways from the kids using it, so we'll wait on that for a while. But these rakes will be able to help me with clean up faster when it comes to the kids. And also the kids can grab a rag if they need to, just squeeze it out and clean up anything that needs to be cleaned up. So we use a lot of cleaning stuff throughout the day, and I rather use something that we can just use that's a little bit more natural than some other stuff. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys use your own cleaning products or you make your own cleaning products, or if you guys buy natural stuff, or it doesn't really matter. I just want to hear all your opinions when it comes to cleaning products. All right, so hopefully you guys liked today's video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.